Welcome, one and all, to this here Metroid Prime Randomizer race. I am Dogorath, and with me today is Bash Prime. How you doing?
Hi, I'll let you start that over again because you were really quiet on my end.
Hi, I am Dogorath. This is Bash Prime with me. Race. Vroom vroom.
I think you're still a little bit quiet.
I
I'm not
think
sure
you're
what
gonna
happened.
fix that. My Discord is,
Uh,
screwing with me.
yeah, I have a mic issue that does that too sometimes, so love it when that happens. It's great.
Yep. Sorry,
Um,
Cut. I'm just gonna be quiet, apparently.
oh no. All right, so they're off. We have TheGingerChris versus Elias Thompson, two pretty experienced Prime 1 players here for this major minor split item progression open world, so all doors are blue. So um any locked checks are going to be straight up just whatever the rooms themselves lock, not the doors. Going for space jump first. Look like we're getting a suit of some kind, Varia, on Elias's end.
Also, all doors are set to blue here, so we're just immediately able to go check in. Yeah, doing the choke over. There might be a possible world where you don't possibly. Probably
You're
not.
still like really quiet for me. I don't know what happened because like it was fine earlier, but
What happened was I started watching the stream, and that's the signal for
wait, what?
whatever setting that's wrong with Discord or Windows.
Oh my
It's so
goodness,
quiet.
what the heck? All right, I'll stop then. But
I turned up my microphone. Am
oh
I
good,
clipping?
oh goodness, it's so loud now.
Sorry.
I'm
I
so
think you're
sorry.
just Dogorath is performing a psyop on me and me alone, chat. Okay, Thermal and Artifact Temple.
That's great.
I'm so sorry. we have a couple of racer agreements. They've agreed to turn on Spring Ball, and then they've agreed that no infinite speed of any sort will be used, which I think was already banned, but that's fine. It's there. I'm missing the hints. Oh wait, I got the restream. Okay, we have Tower Chamber, Sun Chamber,
Warrior Shrine, Research
Core,
I think we missed some of them. Do I sound better now?
Gravity Chamber. A little bit. We're doing it live. Warrior Shrine. I think I have one more. No, these are too bad. We've avoided a Omega Pirate artifact, folks.
So
oh my goodness.
That means Omega Pirate progression, probably.
Possibly,
because
yeah. Could be a
major
beam.
minor, there's only like 25 checks that can have anything relevant.
Yeah.
The locations for major upgrades are vanilla artifact locations.
For those of you that are already familiar with that setting, like let's say Super Metroid Randomizer, you'll know that E-tanks in that game are considered major items. They are not for this one. So any of the E-tank locations are going to be considered minors, or minor progression, or just minor item location. So we're strictly looking for stuff like both Tower of Light, Tower Chamber, both Sun Chamber rooms, for instance, Hive Totem, stuff like that. So very few number of places that things can be. Alcove, for instance, was where Space Jump is vanilla, so that's where his suit was. Yeah, Fen Canyon actually will open up pretty quick once bombs are found. Or if Thardus ends up being in logic. With that thermal, like... I mean, I guess anything can happen, right? So... Yeah. Oh, goodness.
That was a great race. Where my bomb was
oh, yeah. That's right. I love that. It came down to like a... was that a gravity suit? Couldn't tell. I've been a morph ball upgrade too. One of the two things. I mean, artifacts are pretty reasonable, but it's just like, what are the actual progression items going to be? So like storage cave, for instance, is a thing. It's that room is a bit nerfed now just because the plasma requirement's not there. So you just need to be able to get to Fen's edge and then lay power bombs. I wonder if that was boost ball, because it's a smaller item model than morph ball is. So that doesn't immediately grant anything, and without a morph ball to escape, without space jump, it's really annoying. I had to do that for one of my races, and it's not a fun time. It might just be here. It might just be here for Tower of Light.
You mean Hive Totem?
Yeah, here in oh, morph balls here. Never mind.
Okay. That's curious.
Mm-hmm.
Space jumping canyon.
And E-Tank too. Nice vanilla E-Tank. So, nice little bit of a relief compared to Door Randomizer, where a couple weeks ago, where you can go through this room and where that TGC is going through, and then drop off on the other side, and it's bomb locked, and you're just soft locked. And both players have Varia. No. Did they find an expansion yet? They did, right? So that should be.
I don't think they can open up. I don't think they can open Lava Lake with just charge, right?
So for those asking about like Elias Thompson's free stream, apparently he is at a hotel. He's doing this in the hotel.
This is the stream.
So this is what we have to work with.
This is a great race. I'm having audio difficulties.
Yeah.
Runner on a hotel Wi-Fi, and TGC realizing.
Oh no, TGC. I mean, Elias doesn't either.
Yeah, but Elias did go down there.
Just another vanilla E-Tank. Outstanding. I mean, Rune Shrine's open. Boost Ball leads to at least a minor item, and you can get the Tower Chamber NSJ. Now, I don't think that's in logic with beginner settings, but yeah, no, this is looking like. Well, okay. Another thing though is I think with 2 E-Tanks it might be. So you are expected to beginner, I think, to take damage. Well, you have Morph Ball at this point too, so you can just go to Warrior Shrine. Oh, without Space Jump though, no. Okay, so Space Jump has to be over here if Magmore is going to be next in logic. Like specifically Warrior Shrine. In my settings, oh no, in my race this week, that's where Morph Ball was in Warrior Shrine. So you're expected to go through Fiery Shores and the room before it, and go through the lava, and then have Space Jump. And I think 2 or 3 E-Tanks.
Mellow Bombs would be pretty funny. It's probably
yeah, players are kind of awfully limited here because I mean we're only.
There are 2 checks left before we run out, so something has to be coming up.
Yeah. But I mean, like out of logic, either player could do NSJ climb of Monitor Station. It's not fun, but it's a thing. I think we're gonna find Space Jump here.
Some missiles would be nice for just existence.
So I do respect TGC for going for this the Lava Lake play, but yeah, no missiles hurts. Oh, Spider. Okay, that's interesting. So I mean, Spider locations are pretty heavily nerfed this season. Okay, bombs are here. That's that'll be good.
That's Andrana access.
Mm-hmm. Still no Lava Lake access though, which is well, no item in Lava Lake access, I should say.
Yeah, they could probably find.
Really should go out of their way to find missiles.
Yeah,
I mean, they're not even shooting the. Oh, Elias doesn't know the charge beam strat for this. Oh, wait, do they start with charge beam in the settings? Wait, yeah, they do. I think they have charge. Am I wrong?
I think they have charge.
Oh, maybe. Oh my God, am I wrong? Well, I can just hold on. Let me just import this permalink.
No charge.
No charge at all. Wow. Okay.
I guess that explains a lot.
Yeah, right.
No, I know, that should-
Alright, to start with charge.
No, that's a... I didn't have to IS that, though, so we started... Wait, what did I... Or, not IS, Racer Agreement. What did we move Racer Agreement to, then? Why am I brain broken today? Good lord. Oh, yeah, never mind. The default is without charge. I was thinking last seed for some reason. That's... Yeah, so both... Yeah, okay, so literally there's no way of getting, like, water hill access, which would otherwise be pretty free.
Oh, we could see
Yeah, shockingly... Yeah. So actually shockingly little that that both players can get right now, like in the non-major locations.
Yeah, you can go back to the Hive Totem loop for the bomb checks.
Yeah.
I might have this.
Missiles here would be ideal. Power bomb expansion in Burn Dome would be ideal. I mean, I feel like going to Dynamo. Oh, but no missiles. Never mind. I'm
Oh, it's a blue door.
No, but you still need missiles to open up the grate.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Although with that spider, but I mean that's that for just missiles there, like, or missile expansion. All right, so Elias is in good hands. I think TGC will be following suit, considering that that's really the only check available. But now Elias can route in a few things. So Sun Chamber, we know Sun Chamber is an artifact. Elias is going to have to go back for that spider, though, and that's something TGC is not going to worry about. Ooh, nice. Just a missile expansion
Elias
there.
might be hoping to find space jump before getting spider.
Yeah. But, I mean, he has Morph Ball now, so we can escape. Oh, I see what you mean. Like, having space
just
jump
doing
to
it
do
in
the
one
tower
trip.
flight follow-up, like, right away. Yeah. I think my brain's slowly waking up still. I need more coffee in my system.
Always caffeine. Yeah, if Elias can pick up some time just by only visiting that area
Charge here?
again.
I'm gonna find
So
that
it's
here.
pretty bad if there's stuff in like.
Oh, that's launcher.
Oh yeah, okay. That's really mediocre, actually.
So good. Elias getting a little bit bullied by the spring wall there, but makes it out.
Camera's pretty bad. Yo, Baja Blood with the rage. Welcome to Seed? I guess.
Oh, the rest of your door rando race went well. And by well, I mean like for the viewers, not for you and the
I
runners.
feel like that's implicit in Dorando going well. You don't play Dorando to have a good seed. You play
play to have an
Dorando so that
experience.
chat can have a good time reveling in your game.
Okay, setting up the pivot save there. Elias might be going for early wild. Nope, never mind. It's gonna be. Okay, the only way this has to mean Warrior Shrine, I think. Or unless it's somehow it's slightly quicker access back to the front Chozo, but I don't think it is.
Yeah.
Because you still have that elevator cutscene.
I feel like that means... Alright, fair enough then.
Oh, okay.
This is faster than this walking
It might be a
back.
little tiny bit. I don't know. It's got to be close.
Oh, it's not a huge time off either way, but I think it is faster to just...
Yeah, I mean, like,
Through
yeah,
Chozo.
as part of your game plan, you're not stuck trying to like make decisions. Whereas TGC
Yeah.
can just like do both Sun Chamber checks without space jump, and then go down through Sun
Yeah, that's
Tower.
another thing. Maybe that's
route
why
in.
Elias saved warp time, just to pick up Spider first,
Yeah,
and then do Sun Chamber, because you know you have to do Sun Chamber.
yeah. So TGC is gonna have a slight lead here, because like there's no way either player skips Sun Chamber at this point. Like you have Spider, you have bombs. I mean, Flogger will still be annoying because you don't have space jump and you have 2 tanks. Varia's only 10%. Well, one suit is just 10% damage reduction, so But I mean,
Yeah, but
it
this
doesn't
is
make a
like,
huge difference.
you can do worse for a flogger fight.
Elias might get a third tank out of here. And does. Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Yeah, one of the traps I found while practicing the seat that you could fall into was just hoping that E-Tank just fall into your lap, but there's not that many visible checks that you can just look at and see. So you kind of have to go out of your way a little bit for E-Tanks. Like specifically, devote some energy like, okay, I'm going to make these checks and hopefully find an E-Tank.
Yeah, it's like, you know, 14% of the time or whatever the... Or I guess it's like 14 out of like 70 something, right? So you have a, I don't know, like a 1 in 5 or 1 in 4 chance of a check being an E-Tank versus a ammo expansion.
And you only need like, I guess, I mean, it does depend on the player.
Well, also you want to do it for early power bombs too, potentially. Yeah, so we have a confirmed artifact. We just don't know if it's Flogger or Ghosts. So, since you have to fight Flogger regardless, like Space Jump could just be here. Even with Varia, maybe Flogger is hiding something. Like this is just worth doing.
Yeah.
Clear out this Paratrozo, you don't have to come back.
Yeah, there's really not that many tracks otherwise. It's Sun Chamber, and well, okay, Sun Chamber plus an artifact there.
You're gonna really want.
What's left? Canyon.
Canyon's there. Chapel is open now. Oh no, Space Jump though.
Oh yeah, never mind.
I mean, Chapel you can double bomb jump if it's annoying NSJ, but it's not the worst. I would say it's not the worst NSJ room. Yeah, that's how I've kind of envisioned it. I mean, that was literally how my race went. Flogger had, actually, I don't know if Flogger actually had anything of use, but I had Ghost Artifact, so I had to fight Flogger anyways.
What if Flogger has supers?
What if I don't want to think about that? I mean, supers don't block much.
They lock Sun Chamber Ghost. Oh boy, what would be on Sun Chamber Ghost?
That'd be pretty funny.
Oh no, they don't have Charge Beam for Ghost. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's awful. I hope you like carpal tunnel syndrome.
It just occurred to me. Oh, how did I not put 2 and 2 together?
But you can't really leave it behind for later when you have the spider right there.
Okay, charge has to be anti-chamber, so you have to fight another ghost on top of that. On top of the 4. Come on. Make my dreams a reality. Ooh, TGC is taking some damage here. That should be good. 72 health's not terrible. It's the jump. Oh, too far away from the damage trigger. This is getting a bit dicey. I think you just go for the dishes there. Can't get past that. Yeah, just dash the left. Got that one to hit. All good. Oh, that was close. It's gonna fall right on TGC. Alright. Should be good. Alright. Elias getting some time. Oh, no. Well, a little bit, I guess, but I thought Elias was done, but different camera angle. Okay, and artifact on Flagra. So, ghosts are...
we need Shark Beam for ghosts, logically.
What if Shark... Well, I guess it can't, it can't be there because of supers, but...
supers.
I don't think either player does exo skip. Ooh, this is smart from Elias. Just hang back where Flogger can't hit you with the sides, and then just hit the dishes with missiles. That's pretty smart. I think I kind of agree more with being a more reckless player myself with TGC's method, because it just gets you directly to the damageable triggers on the bomb slots. Okay, so it's setting the layer for Sun Chamber Ghosts. I think this is smart. You have progression here. Even if it's later in logic, it might be like Phazon suit.
Yeah, coming back.
It could be X-ray, OP. Yeah. Like, I think the one thing you're probably hoping for, or not hoping for, is like grapple.
Yeah.
Grapple's main use is like storage cave access, logically, and oh my goodness.
Or late Magmore as well, I believe.
I hope you like Uncharged Power Beam, because you're going to see about 300 uses of it this fight.
More than that, because, you know, that
Missing it.
used to be hit 100% of shots.
Yeah. Every ghost does 200 health, and Power Beam Uncharged does 2 damage per lemon. Which means you have to shoot each ghost 100 times to kill them. And there are 3 ghosts in the room.
I hate doing this.
No X-ray either, so it's just extra punishment.
Are you not entertained?
I don't think there's a world where we don't see Elias do this too. Like, it's annoying, but like, when are you coming back here? Because like, wherever Space Jump ends up being, like, it's starting to look like Canyon now. Could be just, well, okay, I mean, it might be Lava Lake. I have a theory. What if Plasma's on Lava Lake and Space Jump is in Elder Chamber? Because that opens up. Oh, but you still. No, that's open. With Spider, that's open. So, assuming I'm right about the beginner logic allowing that, because like it's not difficult. It's just a double bomb jump to get up to like the door. Because you would just go through the direct door to Hall of the Elders from Furnace. Oh, okay, that's nice. No power bomb expansions have been found yet, so those mains are going to be good. So that'll open up Shore Tunnel. Okay, now Space Jump could be in Shore Tunnel at this point.
I
That
don't think it's particularly likely to be in Shore Tunnel, though, given that Space Jump would then also be locked by Charge Beam and Supers. So I don't think it's...
that's a good point. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
too
interesting.
many hoops to jump through.
Mhm.
I think Lava Lake or Canyon is still much more likely.
Yeah, I think Canyon is like the most likely thing we have here, and then Lava Lake. Oh, also the thing I forgot about, I didn't realize this during my race, is that Elder Chamber expects Ice Beam. I think it's a bug in the database that it just always expects Ice Beam, which like in non-door rando is fine because that's an ice door, but
Yeah.
little interesting little quirk. But yeah, so now both players can just route in Lava Lake on their way to Fen. This like just works out. It's great. They have missiles now, so it's not an issue.
They do have boost ball for anti-chamber.
They don't have boost.
Oh,
There's Space Jump. All right, cool.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah, they have Space Jump for anti-chamber. TGC is not going to use bombs for... You know what? This makes sense.
Anti-chamber is still going to be out of logic, but that's a pretty quick check doing reverse FCS climb.
I respect the backtrack here
yeah.
for TGC not spending 2 power bombs.
Interesting backtrack. Oh, TGC. I think TGC wants quick access to Tower of Light now.
Yeah, tower progression.
That's 2. Yeah, that's 2 checks. So.
And then just go
hype
into
cave.
The mid Magmore to make the actual relevant checks in Magmore.
Mm-hmm. Because like Lava Lake is kind of just a very isolated check, and then everything else on the way to Monitor Station is just guaranteed to not be progression.
Yeah, this makes a lot of sense.
So like normally you would see like just a save warp to the ship, but since Tower of Light's there and hasn't been claimed yet, you just do it.
Mm-hmm. My door echoes door and to see on the USB stick for later.
Oh, nice. You should.
And Elias picking up the old... Oh, there's a power bomb expansion.
Oh, was in Vault.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Really don't have that many items. So this Tower Blade's gonna be pretty big, I think.
Yeah.
I think Charge Beam is probably the kindest item they could get.
It's gonna be grapple and supers, so they just don't immediately offer anything of value. We're checking this.
The other race going on right now at Charge goes at the same time. Nice.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, I think it's Reggie versus Mighty Caesar, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So we have Team Orange on this race and Team Green on the other race. It's great. All right, so I think we're finding something of value here. If it's my guess though, I'd be so shocked. That'd be really funny. Guess we'll find out.
So funny. Please.
Okay, Elias can be very happy in a little bit getting that space jump. There's Charge Beam. Okay, that's really good.
Kindness.
A little bit out of the way, but I mean, better to be found now than later, so.
Yep.
Put grapple here, please. Oh, this is an artifact.
Right.
That's right. I forgot. Okay, so there was just one progression, but I mean, that makes sense routing this in.
Oh, yeah.
I completely forgot about Tower Chamber being an
Yeah,
artifact.
same.
Not bad.
Makes a lot even better sense to go here now. In the area.
We have, I think we have like Storage Depot B as an artifact. We had Sun Chamber. We had Canyon might have been one. I'm trying to remember when Fen was an artifact.
Yeah, missile launcher was on Roy, which was interesting. Elias has gone directly into Magmor. Possibly.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Not going to be. I mean, it's not like Charge Beam
Tower
is
Blights.
super required for anything, but Elias is going to have a bad time with enemies.
Yeah, this is gonna really suck if Wave Beam ends up being in Fen. I think for
Wave
like
Beam on
potential
Thardus.
reverse Magmor play and like Thardus, yeah. Because then Elias would be forced to pivot, I think, or like Boost, because Boost would logically open up Observatory from the front. So like any items like that would put Elias in a forced pivot position to go back. Especially now that we know where Charge Beam is. Yeah, I think dialing back for Tower Chamber makes sense here, especially since that just became logical, and then you have an artifact there. That looked like a Metroid.
Yep.
A nothing.
If it were relevant, Elias would have picked it up.
Yeah. I think we're gonna see either well, TGC's already in Magmor, so I think, yeah, he just continues from this point. I think it's just gonna be go to Monitor Station, go to Warrior Shrine,
That loss it
drop down
did
the Shore
have
Tunnel.
A double chargeless ghost fight. That's pretty bad.
Just forgetting the traumatic memories of Chargeless Ghost.
I love repetitive stress injuries. So much.
Okay, Elias getting to Fen first, but
Cloud Shard.
Elias also has 2 artifacts marked. That's interesting. What would have been?
Warrior Shrine.
Warrior Shrine might have been an artifact actually.
Yeah, Warrior Shrine was
Okay, so TGC is still in the lead here. That Charge Beam is going to be pretty nice for just about anything combat related.
Yeah, true. Hard to understate how big of a deal Charge Beam is for combat, given that the lemons do 2 damage and Charge Beam does 50 fully charged.
And then also just opening up logic for like power bombs. The supers haven't been found quite yet. But... Okay, so last remaining item in Magmor. So Magmor only has 4 major checks. There's Lava Lake, Shore Tunnel, Warrior Shrine, and Plasma Processing. Once Boost gets found, Processing will open. I think both players will have what they need to do Grappleless, Plasma, or Geocore. Okay, so Chapel here probably holding something now. I mean, it could be Fen Canyon. It's a suit, I think. It's not emitting a lot of light. So Super Missile.
Super missiles.
Interesting.
Right.
Elias does not have charge, so wow. So that's
power bombs for.
we're a wave beam. So wave beam is probably going to be in labs somewhere then, or in Canyon. That's really. So I mean, Elias could still route the TARDIS from the reverse side. It's just now it's extra annoying because he knows he's probably orphaned charge beam or something relating to it in Tower of Chamber. And it's like, when do I go back for that? Because then you have to just go back to Fen again. From the ship, it's not terrible, but it's still gonna be a bit of a time loss.
But the longer you put off charge beam, the more combat you have to do without it. So like, I think at this point, hopefully Elias will just realize charge beam just bites the bullet and gets it. Maybe ends up routing to workstation and getting checked in that direction.
I super appreciate you saying that in the same cadence as the longer the icon of Sin is on Earth, the stronger it will become. The longer TGC has charge beam, the stronger it will become. Hello, welcome to twitch.tv/speedgaming5. I'm Bash Prime here commentating with Dugorath. We got a race for you today.
We have a really good race for you. TGC versus Supers don't even help Elias out in comments.
Yeah,
can't fire
it's
them.
just intel
It's
on
just
where charging might be.
rock, essentially.
The one saving grace here is if like Plasma's here and you have to go back to Elder Chamber. But like TGC can do the same thing. It's just TGC will do TARDIS first if he decides to route TARDIS in. Again, we're still not quite there. TARDIS is available from the reverse side, but with that spider ball.
Yeah.
But I think the expectation is like whether wave beam is going to be found here in Canyon. I mean, we're half hour in and no beams yet, so that's what that open world kind of does for you.
Yeah. The artifacts. The remaining artifact, but TARDIS or...
we have like at least one in mind, I think. Oh, I'm sorry.
North Depot B, I believe.
Yeah, I believe that was the one I had read. I don't know why I forgot the remaining ones. We just know that Quarantine Cave and Elite Quarters are not artifacts. It was just Sun Chamber. Canyon, I think, might have been... Oh, there's Wave Beam. Okay. So... that's TARDIS access for TGC.
Now, if the seed is going to show any mercy on Elias, that'll put Plasma fairly soon, so that Elias can still kind of do combat.
Yeah. I wonder if Elias might stick to his guns and like continue onwards into Far Fen from Labs. Oof, not getting quite the height. Nice little... Oh, okay, almost gets it. Was like on that weird standable like below the ledge.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't like quite at the bottom of the height. Not that it mattered in the end, but the punishment still happened.
Charge is in Tower Blade.
Yeah, for the chatter asking. Yeah, so now TGC can just stay in Fen and not have to worry at all about backtracking. Antechamber does, I think, potentially open up. I don't know if it hard requires boost in this logic. We are also a step closer to Antechamber being a thing. Now, both players can just go get it. Like, they have everything they need to go get it.
But Antechamber is kind of is isolated.
Yeah.
You don't have boost to do life throw.
Yeah. This
So
will
it's not
actually...
worth.
Imagine if this somehow works out in Elias' favor. He gets Charge Beam, just does late Chozo now, gets Antechamber. That turns out to be something like Plasma.
Elias did just work with Surf, so yeah.
Yeah. TGC probably going to set up a pivot save. Yep. Makes sense. This is looking like a Labs play or a Thardus. I mean, if you're going for Thardus, you might as well just leave him dead, because that just means that the workstation elevator will be that much better of a pivot point. But also, storage cave is available. I don't think it's logical, but I mean, I don't think that'll stop TGC.
I don't actually know how valuable pivot saves are in these settings. Just because
Yeah,
like,
I don't think
so
they're as
few checks,
yeah.
you're much more likely to get something the checks you do, especially the 3 checks in lab. So.
I think it's for situations like Elias's. Well, not Elias's. More like what Cosmo did in your race, where he was like, "Oh, maybe bombs are Zoid. I don't want to do labs just yet. I want to get this checked and see if it's there." But no, Cosmo didn't even save. He just went, so he got the time loss from having to go back to Fen anyway. We're gonna see that from Elias here, just by virtue of this being Charge Beam. Because there's no way he like leaves this behind. I mean, also the artifact, like, you're just committing to this.
No, don't forget, what is that has an artifact?
Yeah, so Labs has a observatory and research core and control tower. So actually kind of check dense for these settings.
Yeah.
I mean, the boost can't be in this room, but it could be in reverse Labs. Okay, Metroid there.
And not right up there. PGC must, to skip a hide, or PGC must be reasonably confident he has everything he needs to beat the game.
Hydra is a minor item that's not going to have anything.
Yeah, but like, it's a fairly quick one to grab with Super, so...
Yeah. I mean, he's pretty decent on ammunition.
Yeah.
There's more checks to get, so like, I don't know.
Imagine bombs being here.
Yeah, never seen that before.
I have a confession to make. I didn't realize that because bombs were here, that didn't, in my seed, that therefore plasma, where it was not bombs locked.
Yeah,
And
I didn't either.
Plasma was in mines. If I had realized that, I would have gone to mines way sooner.
This actually might work out for Elias if research core isn't anything. Or if that, is research core an artifact? I think that might have been one of the artifacts we saw.
Oh, yeah.
Because now Elias might just stick around in Chozo. Like, again, even if boost is, even if this is just boost in labs, like, that'll open up Antechamber. If the slope jump off the Stone Toad isn't logical. Well, I mean, boost itself cannot be. I don't think it can be an Antechamber. Okay, quick E-tank for TGC. Oh, but doesn't get. Oh no. I mean, he has 3. It's not the worst thing in the world.
But it does feel bad, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Elias is leaving Chozo.
Yeah, 3 is really going to compound more if you have all 3 suits. For that 50% reduction. But...
in these settings.
Okay, yeah, Elder was here. So we have Storage Depot B and then like something else that I can't recall. I think it's just... Was it Storage Cave? I'm trying to remember.
I guess we'll find out.
We'll check the VOD. So like it was quick, and then we just knew it wasn't like directly boss related. Okay, Elias is dialing back to Fen. Might be going for a Thardas play here into a pivot.
To storage cake. That's awkward. Hopefully you can locate one quickly.
Oh, without power bombs? Oh, geez. And he had his best opportunity to get them was in labs too. The flying pirates can drop them though. He'll need to reload.
Chance, but it's the best.
He's got to hope for
at this point,
or hope for Security Cave vanilla PB expansion. That'll be so hype. Yeah, kill the pirates. If you just kill the pirates and reload. Missile and don't think the other one dropped anything.
Rude. Can't even use thermal to check.
Yep. A little bit of an oopsie.
Realization is it.
All right, will TGC be saved by the bell here? Oh, nope.
No power bomb.
Yeah, this is awkward because you have to go all the way back to labs or just reload and hope. I think at this point you cut your losses and just go to labs. Get a PB there. Oh yeah, gravity chamber is also a check. So
I think this room can drop PBs. I think I've seen it once or twice.
oh, off the bambus.
Yeah. Well, not that it matters now.
No, they can. Oh wow, like that was a low dash and that just made it to like the little slope on that ledge there, I think.
Yeah. It's tight, but it's pretty nice. Imagine going through workstation with 11 HP, by the way.
I don't know how you.
Winning with
how did you live?
40 though, so.
Okay, this was an artifact. All right, so that's. So I believe storage depot B was the last one, so that'll be. I think we're gonna see a potential Ridley play just for the hint, like. Well, no boost hurts, but.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting standable there to avoid the slope jump. I mean, you still have to do that one, but I mean, it's not that bad.
I mean, with no beam other than wave, no boost, no.
Solid climb.
Like, did he even press that?
Is mine just hoarding everything? Like, we could see a vanilla ice beam, I guess. Missiles. Yeah, just one drop again from the pirate. That's really awkward. That is a time. That's gonna be more time.
Rapidus escape, Preston. That was slick.
Yeah, that was a clean grab chamber for sure. Grab chamber's not too bad. You just gotta know where to jump for the most part, and then have space jump. Otherwise, your progress will be hindered by liquid environment. Augmentation required to
in
advance.
this direction at this time.
The skin.
Oh, there's a power bomb.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's rude.
I did not know Jaws apps could drop them. Wow. Okay.
I didn't know this room could drop it, but I guess we'll be seeing the storage cave backtrack.
That's
now.
a big save for TGC, and he knows it. Lap 2.
Now, if there's ever a time to not fat finger the power bomb button, this is it.
No, don't computer curse this.
It would be so funny.
Imagine like safety stays in Frost Cave, like, I'm taking no chances, brother.
Oh, scarabs.
Oh yeah, that did a lot of damage. Strongest enemy in the game. Oof, not getting quite the dash there.
Oh, you can do that slow jump. Okay.
I was getting a little sketched up by that, but it worked out, so it's fine. I just go back to the ledge and just hard jump.
Frost Cave, I just realized. No, wait, no, that's Gravity Chamber. Never mind. I don't know where rooms are.
They're usually behind doors. Sometimes the doors are locked. So you have to, like, unlock them.
Sometimes the doors are disabled, I hear.
Yeah. Like, especially in Lower Tortoise. Have we seen a storage cave play from Elias yet? I don't think. Oh no, he did reverse.
Great. This is great.
What stories are made of.
Mm-hmm. What a great payoff to that journey, you know? Getting there, realizing Act 2 low, you're out of power bombs, and then Act 3 triumph, the climax of the story, getting the power bomb drop, and getting your just rewards. Validation. It's the hero's journey.
I'm kind of wondering if it's worth it to skip Thardus. Like, even though it's in logic, we're so out of power bombs, so like trying to farm one would be really annoying.
Yeah.
These pirates kind of think you can drop them, but I'm not quite sure.
They also kind of fall and die in annoying places,
Yeah.
so... Oh, there's one.
Oh my... What is this game doing? TGC!
Although TDC also has 99 energies, so he just might opt to put off Thardus.
C doesn't mean Chris, it means chosen.
The Ginger Chosen.
So Spider Ball Power Bombs, is just Mines is open for business from Magmore. As big of a check that Thardus might be, TGC could potentially just put it off and just detour into Upper Mines.
Or he just might be doing the same.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Pivot, or not pivot, but just yeah. I mean, I think you just do Thardus at this point. Okay, TGC disagrees. Could be a late Chozo out of logic into Mines, and just clean up from that direction. No boost for Life Grove though is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
And I'm like pretty sure that boost can't be an antechamber. Yeah, this is looking like a cleanup.
Is in logic.
Yeah. Yeah, late Chozo is open. Oh, it is in logic. Well, we could get to at least Hall of the Elders, right? I know that Wave Beam to Reflecting Pool. I just don't know if beginner logic accounts for slope jumping up the toads. Like, it's pretty easy. So if it is, then I keep speculating when I have Randovania like in front of me. I could just do this again.
Looks like Elias skipped research report according to chat. I believe what he's going to do instead is go up to Observatory and then backtrack out from there.
Yeah.
And just grab it on the way out. It's a way easier.
Faster.
Yeah.
It's faster to let him do Mines or pivot like TGC did. PB expansion there, wow. So just not getting punished and then just getting rewarded with the expansion. That's great.
I do like doing this doing mine from the front if possible in these settings because the actual relevant checks in late mines are like Central Dynamo, and then there's PMT and then Omega Pirate, which require a bunch of items. Omega Pirate requires Plasma and X-Ray, which have not been located. So I like doing the I like doing this in this manner.
Okay, so you need Morph Ball. You need either the water drain thing with bombs.
Plasma. Okay.
Plasma there. Okay. That opens up Elder Chamber.
Yeah.
That's convenient.
We can use Flamethrower. But will we use Flamethrower?
Oh, any of the following. So then, Space Jump, Slope Jump Beginner, Snowball Train Beginner. Okay, yeah, so never mind. It is in Logic. So this has been open. I stand corrected.
Available now.
Yeah, Ice hasn't been found yet. That might be on Thardus, actually.
And it shows the Ice Temple is in Logic. with that plasma.
Yes, it is. It is in logic.
Terribly,
Yeah,
rude.
I was responding to chat, sorry.
Oh, okay.
That was bad timing on my part.
Elder Chamber wants ice and logic level. Who cares about what
Yeah,
logic
if you
has
can
to
just do
say?
it, clean it up. Yeah, so now TGC's in a good spot for doing Thardus or just going to mines. I mean, like, I think mines is the more check dense area. Door's not locked. Oh wait, no, it might be with this layer.
The door out is locked.
Yeah. Still have to do
You,
it.
you do have to kill this now. Or just
Yeah, I stand corrected. It's gonna get repositioned. Oh, he's going for a gravity suit. Oh, he gets it just in time.
Nice.
Wait, where's it gonna place him? Okay, right there. That was actually clutch. Nice. So gravity suit behind plasma. So now,
logically. That doesn't
Grav
really
isn't
matter at
gonna
this point.
lock. Yeah, Grav.
We got
Grav
gravity
doesn't
chamber.
matter.
It
Yeah,
is
yeah.
10% additional damage reduction
Mm-hmm.
and purple boost suit.
Yeah. So if TGC saves, which I think he will. Ooh, he might be going for life growth boostless. That gravity is actually really nice for that because without it, the boostless setup for the spinner is awful, and you get like one shot at it. With gravity, it's free. You can just go back in the spinner and just retry. So this actually, yeah, this works out really well. Just as long as TGC can not get bullied by Life Grove Tunnel, he'll be okay. So, I mean, with that save, I imagine that's what he's going to be doing. And that routes into, like, it's clean. It just routes right into mines afterwards. Elias is getting a little bit low on health. There's a 20 right there. Don't want that, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Nice power bomb drop. After the room with the guaranteed one.
Alright, here we go. Oh, that was a save.
Oh, and it gets trapped in
that
there.
wasn't.
Unfortunate. You can half pipe bomb jump out, but it's really annoying with the camera angles in that
sucks.
room.
And it's also
You gotta
life
try it
growth
again.
tunnel. It's still bad.
Yeah. TGC was spring balling way too late. He probably knows that too, so that's why that didn't work out. So gonna be a bit extra time for Elias to catch up. We could see a route divergence here with the Thardus play. At this point, like, I think the big thing Thardus might have is Ice Beam if it's not in mines somewhere. It could be like boost and leads to ice somewhere in mines.
Just
Or what am I
boost in
saying? Sorry.
general. Just boost in general is good for
Yeah.
Ridley.
Someone asked about boost in phase on mine tunnel. That I think is possible with the point of no return logic.
Yeah.
Are you willing to bet that well, okay. How do you feel about plasma processing? Like boost hasn't been found yet. It's one. There's just the one. That's just the last remaining item in Backmore.
Phase on.
Phase on there can happen. It's been like there's been a lot of opportunities for it to be there. Oh, nice. Okay, makes it across. We'll have to do it again on the way back. Or if this ends up being nothing, then TGC doesn't have to worry. I mean... okay, we're 0 for 1 so far. I've seen phase on suit just be here. I've had it in my race, and I think I saw another race where it was here on the spinner. Oh, he just isn't going for it. I guess he doesn't know it. That's really interesting. Okay.
You might have just like, oh, boost with Slave Rogue, you just do that to get in, right? forgetting about the boost spinner because I almost did the same, fell into the same trap of almost learning and practicing the spring jump, but I wouldn't have remembered the freaking boost spinner, so
Well-
I would have done the exact same thing.
So the first life grove item was also a major, so for that reason alone, it might have been worth it. But I'm a little surprised he doesn't know the boost list setup for this with gravity. It's actually not bad at all because you're mainly
if you haven't put the
just
effort to just learn it.
It's literally as easy as leave the spinner, go back in, make sure you have a direction held in the stick, and then rotate it until the ball rotates. It's like the easiest. It's like the easiest spinner skip in the game. I wonder if Boost is on hardest. I think it's gonna be in mines, but like, I don't know. So I mean, what could really work out for a TGC is if like Storage Depot A has boost.
This bar skip can give you a bit of a pain without boost. It's a good question you're with, but what can you do?
Really,
guess
I've
you
never
could go
actually tried it
through
with.
frigate.
Oh, it gets
there
it
you
like
go.
fourth try. That's really good.
Yeah, solid. Also, Sardis time.
All right. So what I hope for that would happen is happening. So, I mean, we've seen a bunch of nothing items as it is. I think we're like 2 or 3 out of 7 because you have the 6 artifacts that are not shuffled in because there's only 6 artifacts in the seed instead of 12, and then you have the. Oh no, wait. There's only 6 because charge was not shuffled this time. So.
No, try to shuffle.
Or I mean, that's what I mean. Sorry, it was shuffled this time. It was not a starting item. Is what I meant to say. Sorry. Apologies.
No forgiveness.
So even without plasma, power bombs in the first part of the fight expedite that pretty much. You have bombs to negate the thermal phase of each rock as well. Something that TGC won't really have to worry about because plasma just makes that really consistent. Okay, I like this. And also Philip's on the way, and since you don't have boost ball, like, yeah, I think you just do this.
Oh, yeah.
I think we'll see Elias do this too. When he gets to mines.
Definitely ahead right now, but Sardis has something.
Oh, that looked like
That was
Ice
an
Spreader. Okay, Ice Spreader on Depot A, and then Wave Buster on Thardis. Come on, let's see it. Get all of the charge combos accounted for. We haven't seen Wave Buster yet, so. It's so funny though the way this routes. You don't even have to like. You could just. I think you're better off just saving Ridley for the end and just like.
Yeah.
Taking the time to find boost. I mean, this will be. I mean, this boost is rude regardless. Just having to go through mines for this.
Yeah.
I mean, boost in upper mines isn't that absurd, but still, like,
It's annoying.
it's annoying. Okay, Thardis has been taken out by Elias.
Bonk.
What are we going to find here?
Beautiful.
Wonderful. All right, put phase on suit right here on Philip. I've had it here 2 races in a row. It's very annoying.
That's a pretty good find for Elias. In addition
Yeah.
to just speeding up Ridley, that's a good move.
Ooh, wow.
No thing has been acquired.
Yeah, I think Elias is in the lead now. Like even with the plasma that
It's
TGC
really
found,
hard
like
to say.
I think Elias is going to be lured in that direction. Like Life Grove is now open. The spinner we haven't
True.
seen yet.
True. I wouldn't want to call it either way at this point, but
Yeah,
It's a
this
lot
is still
closer
close. Yeah. TGC has checks, is in the lead for checks, and I think we'll come across phase on suit. Now that phase on suit's more than likely going to be here in mines. But if it's plasma processing, that is something that's just available to Elias right now.
Oh, plasma processing, yeah, duh. Yeah, that could work out well, too. Extra would be pretty convenient find, just generally, for final bosses.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, this is beautiful. So yeah, Elias will just do this and then can pivot to whatchamacallit. Oh, Ice Temple hasn't been looked at yet either. I think TGC wants to route this in and maybe climb PPC. Or just save warping out. Oh, no. Sorry, this is just a climb. Okay, so just dash to ore processing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not unfortunate that these series of checks didn't work out for TGC, but
Such as Rando.
it was the right call to make, I think,
Yeah.
given his situation. I mean, Thardus boost is annoying. This would be crazy if it's just Phazon suit processing or ice beam processing.
Oh, this is the last This is Chris's last artifact coming up.
Yeah, so TGC will be in the lead there. Yeah, no boost hurts. I mean, that's a guaranteed Ridley or that's a much more consistent Ridley for Elias too.
Mm-hmm.
Much more consistent. Much faster is what I meant to say too. Much faster Ridley.
Alright. Is ice processing real?
Numero 6.
Oh my God,
wow. Alright, TGC knows Exo skip. Still in the running. But Elias is in good shape here.
Mm-hmm.
Even without that plasma yet, like at this point it's like
Elias go back for it. He might go into mines now, or he just might opt to do the same play. I don't know if Elias knows or wants to do bar skip though. That's another consideration.
it might put X-Ray in Central Dynamo at this point. I think for TGC to stay in this, he might. I don't know if he's gonna get baited by X-Ray, if that ends up happening. Oh, but then he has to go in. I wonder if he's just gonna climb out and do Thardus.
How many locations can Phazon suit be in?
Anywhere except for PMT.
Mines?
So like, suit's likely here. Oh no, yeah. So you have this, and then like, Chozo Ice Temple, and that's it.
That's great. Vanilla Phazon. The worst thing that can happen at this point is Vanilla Phazon with X-Ray into the Ice Temple.
Mm-hmm.
It's really funny. I don't think the suit hinge is really worth getting in Major Minor.
Yeah, I thought it might have been worth it.
25.
Had boost been earlier, it might have been worth it. But like, yeah, when you have so few progression check like items, and you're pretty much going to be exploring every region anyways because of the artifacts. Like, it's just like I feel like you have to justify doing it.
Yeah.
Wow, so this plasma actually might be detrimental to TGC. It's wild. And I think that's X-Ray down there. Wow, okay. That's crazy. This will be good if this is Phazon suit. Yeah, that's X-Ray visor. Wow.
All right, well.
And Elias is in mines, so never mind. TGC might still be in the running here for. Well, okay. I think Elias is gonna route this into Life Grove stuff, boost to get through Great Tree Hall. That'll give him plasma. Oh, but he's in elite control. Oh no, yeah. This is reverse climb. Yeah. Wow. This is nice.
Oh, we haven't seen the other Life Grove check either. Well, Phazon could be there. If Phazon is there, and Elias goes,
It's really starting to look like that. I mean, that's all we have left, I think. I think that's all we have left for majors and mines is OP.
Oh no! Because
PMT.
Ice was in plasma processing, that means TGC has to do Thardus, unless he happens to know the wall crawl, which I really doubt it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
He's gonna really want that
Elias
boost for.
Is actually in the lead, then, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It all depends on whether Phazon suits here. That's going to give TGC a little bit of an advantage, but not much of one. But I mean, also, so I stand corrected. So Life Grove Spinner is also a thing still. We don't know if Phazon suit's going to be there. But like, Elias is just going to go, I think, to Life Grove and then check out what's there. And then probably clean up Chozo. And then from there, maybe clean up. Oh, no, he's going back. Oh, I don't.
I mean, this
isn't the worst
point
play.
of view. He's not going to get
gonna clean
anything,
this
but
up.
he doesn't know that, and it's still like
Yeah,
two
he's
checks.
he's gonna clean this up. This makes sense. This makes sense for Elias to do, but it's just like, wow. It's like, I feel like Elias is in a much better position to win than TGC is at the moment. TGC is just ahead in terms of movement and checks, and having that plasma for OP in case it ends up being Phazon suit and OP. If it's not there, then TGC still, I guess, technically has an advantage for plasma, but I mean, Elias would. There's like, Elias has no reason to go defend, so plasma is a matter of when, not if, for Elias.
The only relevant thing that's left that we don't know about is Phazon suit, which is why EMP is a dead check, because Phazon can't be there.
Yeah.
You would die.
And then all the other like required like progression we know about, like like Phazon suit is the only thing that's unknown. Okay, grapple beam, but and wave buster.
You know, grapple beam could be in PMT.
Wave buster could be on OP. Not no ice for this kind of hurts.
Yeah, this room sucks already, and having to do.
And you have to deal with the other Hunter Metroid that's down below.
I don't like this room very much. This room killed runs when I did any percent.
I don't mind Fungal Holly as much, but it is a pretty punishing room. It's just,
Yeah.
I find it hard to mess up now, but
Yeah, I have gotten better at it since I've stopped doing 80%. Maybe I should go back to it. I could probably get sub-hour pretty easily with how I've improved apparently somehow, even though I didn't play this game for a year and a half. Come on, grapple beam. It would be so funny. It's Wave
oh,
Buster.
there's Wave Buster. Okay, so gonna be seeing a guaranteed nothing on either Life Grove or Ice Temple. Or Omega Pirate, yeah. Phazon suit, a grapple, and a whole lot of nothing. Those are our last, I think, 3 actual progression checks, too. This is so wild. I respect
how major minor ends up usually just being 100% check or clear anyways.
Ooh, Elias is gonna want that spreader for EXO.
Fair enough.
Spreader is slower from like a speed run standpoint, but it is a very consistent.
Outer chamber has already been checked.
Yeah.
That's where gravity is actually.
I mean, once Elias gets Elder Chamber or Plasma, he's just gonna go right there. And then I think what Elias might want to do is save in Chozo, then maybe dive into Fen just to get Ice Temple out of the way.
I'm trying to think. I don't think Elias has any remaining unless I missed something.
Well, no, TGC's been to late Chozo. Elias has not been to late Chozo.
Right. Once he gets Plasma and Outer chamber, like that's.
Yep, that is it. I think it's just being thorough, which is hurting his comeback chances a bit. Well, I mean, not really as much. Comeback is a strong word.
Yeah, it really just is.
It's giving TGC time to potentially get rewarded on this dive into mines. Because then, if TGC does Thardus, then that's it. He just. But I mean, the odds are not good. It's a 1 in 3 chance of this being Phazon suit. But even then, he has Plasma, and that's the other locked item. So, like, So if anything, TGC is likely to get phase on suit. While Elias still doesn't have plasma, but Elias is on his way to get plasma, I think, now. So TGC is taking a lot of phase on damage.
It's fine. He has more than
Yeah.
one health. That's all you need in this game.
He has supers. Yeah, this is an easy fight with supers. The model always updates for the phase on cutscene. It doesn't imply that you're getting phase on suit. It's just a vanilla game behavior. It's like display suit +1. So if you have various suit, it'll show the gravity suit. If you have gravity suit, it'll show phase on suit. If it shows phase on suit, it shows phase on suit. Wait, really? Did they actually fix that for Rando? That's interesting. I thought that was not the case. Okay, this is big. The big plays here. If phase on suit's not on OP, it could be right here in Life Grove. But again, the odds are not that good for it being Life Grove compared to...
Who will get the grapple beam?
It's a 66% chance it's plasma
Fates
loss.
will determine here.
Or the nothing.
Or the nothing.
No model update. Okay, so it's I guess that is an indicator now. That's really interesting.
It isn't.
Oh, it's vanilla. Never mind.
TGC is in this.
Okay, TGC just needs Ice Beam, which is locked by Thardus, but Thardus is right there, and he has no reason to go back. Like, all he has is Fen left. Wow. Okay. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Sometimes you play the odds, bet it all on OP, and
But does Elias
OP rewards
the
you.
consolation price of grapple beam?
No! Oh, I'm so glad you're on the mic.
Good day.
Wow. That play just completely saved TGC.
Now it's just a matter of time. Oh, TGC is right at Thardus too.
With
so...
plasma and power bombs.
Yeah, oh,
TGC is primed and ready.
Like Metroid Prime for the Nintendo GameCube.
Yeah, that's a cool video game. I mean, like, oh my god, I think this is still close though, because, well, kind of. Like,
wow, these suits look identical almost on the elevator.
Yeah. No, TGC is going to be ahead here because Thardus should be decently quick.
Yeah, and like
then
Elias
right
has gone. I don't know if Elias has much farther to go to Omega Pirate than TGC does to Thardus.
Yeah, and Elias is going to be baited by Elder Chamber.
Yeah.
Okay,
Elias
yeah,
TGC
is in it to win it now. He's going to Thardus.
No reason to check Cho's away.
No reason for him to go to Reverse Labs and do Ice Temple first. Like, that makes no sense at this point.
This is like cleanup.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be a second to last location.
Yeah, he's probably gonna feel like he's running behind, but that.
There's
Wow.
some question where he goes to Cho's away temple versus plasma processing, but
Not from this direction, no.
yeah, true.
It takes too long from labs. Whereas, like, Thardus, it gets you right there and it's 2 checks.
If TGC didn't need
there we
Ice
go.
Beam, TGC would already have warped to start
Yep.
for Exus Skip.
And then regardless of which elevator, I mean, it doesn't matter because Ice Temple's still close to, like, this elevator. But, like, processing is his last location he has left. That's not Life Grove. And there's no way he does that before Life Grove, right? Like,
Yeah, Light Grove is too far away to
I mean, I don't know. He could take the risk, I guess, right? But,
I don't
it's a
think
tournament
that's
setting. There's
realistic
nerves.
play.
There's pressure.
I don't think that happens even in like
Yeah.
the worst scenario,
Yeah.
mental state.
Elias will still be in this if TGC doesn't route in processing first. I mean, it's crazy because boost and Ice Beam for, like, Elias early, and yet TGC is just, again, ahead on all the major checks. Like, saving this for cleanup actually worked out
Yeah.
It shouldn't have, but it did. Yes, they do not do exo skip. Neither player does exo skip, as far as I'm aware.
How many players do exo skip in the tournament? Does Cosmonaut?
Cosmonaut does. I believe Samuel does. Jeff does. Actually, Samuel might not. I'm not sure. I think he does. Jeff does though. Reggie knows exo skip. I mean, the way that it works, I could do it. I just have never done it before. I'd have to practice it and actually learn it.
I actually did learn the wall crawl itself, not the setup to get out of bounds, but when I was doing small Samus any percent, I did the wall crawl because it's the out of bounds is free as small
nice.
Samus. It was so janky though because small Samus is small, and therefore it's really easy to miss standables. I should get back to that. That was a goofy run.
Okay, DC could be probably relieved that boost ball's here. I think he still does Ice Temple. That's gonna get him grapple, and then, yeah, hopefully he goes to Plaza Processing, but we'll see what
Elias
happens.
Is going back for,
Yep, this is Ice
so
Temple. Oh wait,
that's the
oh
right
my
direction
goodness.
for Plaza Processing.
So like, I guess he. That's interesting that he's doing this because I feel like he'd want to do Ice Temple.
It's not. Neither track is particularly close, but
Yeah.
also Lower
Ice Temple's
Mines
pretty
has,
close. You're only like 4 rooms away.
But also Lower Mines has Central Dynamo as far as Elias knows.
He's
like,
going
it's
back
two
to
checks
Mining
versus
Tunnel to get that
one.
Wave Buster. He needs that boost to get it quicker.
But yeah, this makes sense to me to go to here first. Just
I guess you
because
could
it's
route
two
in.
checks.
Yeah, I guess you could route in Ice Temple on your way back doing this, but I don't know. Because I feel like Ice Temple, then you just return to the South Elevator or even the West Elevator and then just go to processing. I guess any direction isn't going to be super like clean in terms of a pivot point,
it's
but
not great either way because you're basically at the center of an equilateral triangle, or one tip rather. So like whichever way you go, you're not getting any closer to the other track really.
Oh, you know what? I think this actually might make more sense because doing Ice Temple last means the save room is right next to you.
Yeah.
And then you pivot to Talon and then just do Life Grove, which he won't need to do, but that might be what he's thinking about. I think that makes sense in that context. But well, even then though, because even if you do Ice Temple, you'll still have a save room next to you, like virtually next to you in Magmore, if you save this for later.
Yeah, and you know what's in and
Could be a risk though.
Temple, actually, grapple.
Yep. Most important beam in the game.
Beam, Spider Beam, does whatever Spider Beam can.
I guess your route's okay enough, because I guess you could also return to like Thardis Elevator and just do it that way, but yeah, maybe it's quicker in terms of like not. Almost doesn't get it.
Oh, that would have been so unfortunate.
Just short.
But
all right, that's it.
That's go mode.
Your go mode at around the 117.50 mark.
Pretty good.
So once Elias gets phase on suit, that'll more or less dictate how ahead TGC is. Kind of. It'll kind of dictate it. Not quite, though. The more important thing is when they go back to the ship. But TGC is like probably 4 minutes ahead, 5 minutes ahead right now.
Yeah. It's pretty hard to come back from barring something catastrophic.
Yeah.
On Elias is going to do Central Dynamo for X-Ray. I mean, you have to do it.
Yeah, chat's putting out like the vanilla, like the swapped vanilla beam locations for ice and plasma, and then Boost and Wave are both like not too far from their vanilla spots. Trying else to think like. I mean, supers weren't in labs. Labs didn't really have anything outside of the artifact.
Yeah, I was kind of robust this time.
Yeah. Still made sense to do it at that point in time, but
I mean, yeah, it's
check
free
that area.
checks. It's the most dense free checks in the game.
1934 is when TGC starts to be. Too late. That charge shot was too late. Even before the damage.
Frame perfect shot with no setup.
What letter are we seeing? B. I'm gonna say bass, like the fish. Oh, bad. Bay. Oh, trying to spell it as bad seed.
Probably. Or just bads.
Bads.
This really is the bads.
Bad adjective dumb seed is what that acronym stands for.
You want to get in on this? I don't know what the transfer is.
So I got it. Yeah. Also, please follow these runners. They're doing a fantastic job for us today. It's a great thing. Oh, I guess the command is broken. Follow twitch.tv/TheGingerChris and twitch.tv/Elias Thompson. Could really fight for TGC. And then if you're interested in the commentator tracking team, again, shouts to SJ441 for
and maybe me too.
Follow Digglerath. Her stuff's really entertaining. Gotta play the No More Heroes 2 remaster and eat a bunch of steak.
Shut.
I bet just shut.
Yeah. I'll need to finish that sentence. It's, you know, I've made myself perfectly clear with just one word. It's economical air usage.
I am not a tournament organizer for this, so I do not gen any of these seeds.
Same here.
I'm just a competitor and a commentator for this.
It was Baha. Thank you, Baha, for making this seed. With all major bosses required. Although that's not really saying much in these settings, since it's, again, 25 checks.
Yeah, I think TGC just being ahead on checks really saved him here. Because even if Phazon Suit wasn't vanilla, that would have put him in position to do Thardis, and then just clean up those checks remaining. So, like, the amount of time taken wouldn't have really been that different, outside of, like, an extra dip and defend for the one item.
Which Elias also would have had to do. So.
Yeah. It was really interesting how that worked out, especially since Elias got Ice and Boost that much earlier. And yet, that, like, that plasma just was
it comes down
really
to
great.
Elias having to go back to start.
That too, yeah.
Like, that was the big time for Elias.
Yeah, but I think it was still only one factor. Like, getting that plasma as early as TGC did allowed him to route in all of mines, especially when X-Ray just ended up being on the way to OP. TGC getting punished by not getting that Wave Buster in Phazon Mining Tunnel. I'm Bash Prime.
I'll be Bash Prime on this Blessed Friday.
And I'll be the Bash Prime Collective Hive Mind. It's just all made of butter. Become cholesterol. Understandable. Have a good day. still Bash Prime.
Me too. Wow, incredible.
Oh yeah, I haven't really checked.
At 17, which was 21 minutes after the race began or so, EDC said, "Boo boy," and then about 11 minutes ago, Elias Thompson.
I wonder if that was ghosts.
Been about that point, yeah.
It would have been close, yeah.
And I think Elias is responsible for gravity too. Actually, no.
Yeah, so I stand corrected. TGC is like 7 minutes ahead.
Yeah. Barring catastrophic failure.
Is that a seat hatch?
This is a great scene. I'm happy I got to test this one.
That's been a pleasure commentating with you.
Maybe go on and do this more.
Yeah.
We could do a multi at some point. We haven't done that in forever.
I'm scared. Our multis are always chaotic.
Exactly. That's great. I live for the chaos.
I haven't done a multi in a while. That probably should.
Yeah. Well, that might make them unbearably bad.
Yeah. Elias gonna be probably feeling something about this vanilla phase-on suit. I mean, like, Elias hasn't really been playing bad at all. I mean, yes, outside the charge beam play, like, made up some time with it with the way TGC routed mid-game, but, like, just Plasma, I think, was just really the kicker.
Yeah. What are next week's?
Maybe the charge game thing was a bigger thing, though, because, like, again, like, TGC got to just really cleanly route this outside of, leaving behind Tharbus, but like but Plasma and X-Ray just... I mean, those power bomb drops, really. If there's any MVP of this seed, it's those. Thindrana. Because TGC, my guy, you should have been punished for that. You got
week 6 is
you're
starting
very
with all the
lucky.
movement items.
Okay, one boss stands between Chris and victory. Huh?
Or floating in it instead of standing.
Okay. I see what you're doing, and I don't like it.
Essence moving to favorable position.
Going for a straight up cool skip or cool counters here. Just attempted to. That is not a good spot for Essence to be in.
Oh, that's way worse.
Oh, that's bad. Okay, that'll work.
Oh no, I'm so fussed by it. That's bad.
Now we're back to a guaranteed cool skip. Pretty sure this is gonna be a guaranteed cool skip. Yep.
Yeah.
I think it would have been fine in the corner. It just Essence moved back. Not great.
I don't like Chris's health here too much at 170.
Well, it's a full tank though.
Yeah.
With visors and power bombs to spare.
Yeah.
And 50% damage reduction. I think he'll be okay. Hopefully. a little confused why he was going for pool cancels. If it was just for more damage to try to true pull this, but now doing cat cancels makes this switch. This will probably set him up for after pool 2. Still might be too much health, but if he gets Vision Metroids after pool 2, then, or after pool 3, I should say, this pool cut right here. If he gets Vision Metroids on the next pool, then he can just unload Phazon Beam without having to do anything. I think the health threat. Oh, actually, it's looking. Actually, might. Yeah, actually, that might very well just happen.
Playing this game.
What?
That was a little too fast.
Yeah, but why did the pool run out? Or did it not run out? It was just collision.
It ran out.
I mean, it's fine. Those are
He was
Metroids.
attacking a little too fast to get those cat cancels.
Yeah, but like, oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, so it just expired halfway. Anyways, GG.
Yep, that is GG's for TGC. With a race time GG time of 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 24 seconds.
Elias is forfeiting there. Let's get them in for an interview.
They should be getting invites now, so we should see them in here in a little bit.
Hello there.
Hello, welcome. GG's Chris.
Oh, that's... I honestly thought I was losing that one with just how bad my routing really felt.
So,
It wasn't a good seed by any stretch.
yeah,
but
that was a rough one
it
to
felt
kind of route in.
fine.
Hello, Elias.
Welcome.
GG's.
GG's.
So I think the first big difference that kind of cemented your lead in the beginning or earlier was the Elias skipping Tower of Light after getting space jump. Oh,
I think Elias is having technical difficulties.
uh-oh. Could be the hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in chat. He's like, listen, I'm on a laptop in a hotel. Cut me some slack. Oh no. So funny.
You can only assume the microphone is causing problems. Hello.
He's back.
There you are. You are
My
heard.
headphones were not working.
Yeah, that can
GG,
happen.
Chris.
GG's. That was not a good seed.
What are you
Unideal.
talking about? We had a great time in the commentary booth. in chat.
Of course you did. You guys sit in the back, like in the sidelines, just going, haha, that's bad, haha, bad.
Exactly. Yeah. What more could you want from a seed?
Uh,
So many things.
Yeah. So
It's not about
the first,
players.
I would say the first big thing was, yeah, Elias, you having to dial back for charge beam.
Yeah.
Once TGC got
yeah,
space jump,
Writing that in.
yeah. Like I get it's kind of far away from like Lava Lake, but it's hard, right? Because like that just becomes available.
Yeah.
the
You have
reason
to
I ended
try
up
to
going
route
back,
in majors as best you can.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the reason I ended up going back was that once I got the space jump, I was like, all I've got left in Chozo is Elder Chamber and Antechamber and Tower of Light. Elder Chamber, Antechamber I can get from doing Frigate Crash Site Climb. So I may as well go back, get Tower of Light and Tower Chamber now, get my artifact, and continue. Because I can route the other two in later down the line.
Yeah. The one thing that I was
kind of thought the
curious.
same thing, just later than I should have, I think.
Sorry, I was speaking out of turn.
Oh, did you
Um,
hear me?
Yep, we can still hear you.
Oh, great.
But then like the other thing though was that like you had went for Thardus sooner, and TGC skipped Thardus in favor of going to mines and like cleaning up late Chozo. So that netted him plasma pretty early, but then he never got boost in Ice Beam until the very end. But I think what saved that though was, well, Life Grove Spinner wasn't anything. TGC actually went into Life Grove without boost, and then checked the one item, but then reset after the spinner. Which I was a little bit surprised by, because I thought you knew the spinner list, but I guess not, or you just felt it wasn't worth it.
So I forgot that I didn't have boost, oddly enough, going in, and I forgot it was a spinner, right? So like with Spring Ball, I know how to do the boostless LGT with Spring Ball. I'm not good at it without Spring, but there's an easier way of doing it with Spring. So I found the nothing, continued in, forgetting I don't know the strat for spinnerless Manip on this one specifically. So I reset out, but I was like, I only have one nothing item left to check. Because I've got like a wee handy notepad that actually wrote up all the notes and how many nothing items to expect.
Them.
So I tracked all the nothings. I found one remaining. After that, I had 5 ticked off and 1 nothing left. And I was like, if Life Grove item 1 is a nothing, then there's a high chance Life Grove item number 2 is a nothing.
Which it was.
So I was like, I ain't
That's
touching
crazy. Wow. That's actually like crazy. I didn't know how many nothings we had encountered already. So like, good on you for checking that.
My maths must be wrong because I thought I had 5, but I came across a 6th one on Elite Research, which confused me.
Uh,
I think
there should be
grapple in
6.
there.
There should be 6.
Yeah.
Because there's normally 7, because if you start with Charge Beam, there's 7.
Yeah.
And then you have the
Where
6
was
shuffle
Grapple?
artifacts. Grapple was in, I believe, was
it must
in
have
Ice
been
Temple.
Ice Temple.
Because that was the
Only
only,
in Ice Temple.
yeah, it was the only location left.
Okay.
I never checked PMT, but I'm assuming that was way
That was
faster.
way
Yeah,
that
it
was
was,
way
yeah.
faster.
What else?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
like
thought
that
that was
Plasma into X-Ray, I feel like made that late game actually like more advantageous than I had realized for UTGC, because of
For
your
sure.
remaining checks, 2 were plasma locked, and then with what we knew, right? So like not counting Thardus and whatnot, because like Thardus had been logic earlier. So like ignoring the boost stuff, it was like you had life. Well, no, actually, yeah, you basically just had between like Thardus, Life Grove, or not Life Grove, sorry, Thardus, OP, Ice Temple.
Yeah,
And that was
so it was
pretty
like,
much it.
when I was routing down there, I was like, I only have 1 check left that I can do, which is Sendina. I'm going to save warp out of Sendina and go do everything else that I've missed. Found X-Ray, and I was like, I may as well just keep going, because X-Ray is a little suspicious here.
Yeah.
And like
I
that
was
routed
actually
you to-
expecting Ice to be in PMT and then Vanilla Phazon. That's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Pretty
it was
much
pretty
in order,
wild to
thanks
route
to
that.
Thanks to that boost on Thardus. I kidding myself because I just completely forgot about the Major Infantry on his edge. Just totally forgot about it. Did
One was so
the
annoying.
labs, did Gravity Chamber, came back out of Gravity Chamber, was standing in Frozen Pike. I was just like, there's another one back there. I just forgot about it. I have to go back.
I ran out of power bombs. I ran out of
Talk
power
about
bombs
that.
and it was so annoying, so I had to go back and get one. And I got a lucky drop and then had to go all the way back round.
Yeah, but you managed to like not have to go into labs to get one.
Yeah.
And then you got another one on your way to Magmort.
Yeah.
That
you
is
saved
lucky. I was fortunate in that my ammo management was pretty decent throughout, but it's one of those things where probably detoured just a tad for a few too many missiles.
Yeah,
I think I ended on like 45 missiles or something like that.
I think it was like a 55 or something.
Yeah. The thing that really confused me was that the reason I skipped Thardus was I was for certain it was Gravity Suit because of the artifact and Grav Chamber. And I was like, right, okay, I'm going to skip Thardus. I expect that to be Gravity Suit. I can deal with that. And then I walked into Gravity Suit later down the line and I was like, crap. What's on Thardus if Grav's here?
I mean, the early thermal for me is what made me think Thardus, and I got to Thardus front door. I didn't go into labs yet, and that's when I saved warp away because I didn't have charge beam yet at that point. That's when I went back for charge beam, found charge beam, because I was like, I'm not doing Thardus with wave power and no charge beam.
I did find a 3 power bomb strat, I decided to throw a power bomb in the air in between the usual, like beginning and closing, using spring ball to see how much damage I could do, and I blew up a rock and blew up half a rock, and I was like, "Oh, let's go!"
Tight.
Yeah, at the beginning you can blow up the first 2 rocks, and then the last one, and then I'm not sure what the ideal one is. If it's like one of the leg ones again.
Yeah, I managed to get the leg one and half of the first shoulder pad on his, I guess, first tantrum when he summons the snowstorm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did not have a ton of time this past week to practice these settings, and they sure are something.
Very different. Very different.
Are you like
much not gonna choose them if I make the bracket?
Are you
Maybe I
are you
will.
like
Maybe
traveling
if I
for
break.
work right now, Elias?
No, I'm at Zeldathon.
Oh, okay. I'm just like probably a case for getting a Steam Deck, you know, just get that portable practice in. Well, you have a
I
laptop,
had better
guess, too,
setups, and I brought my Wii and everything, but I had like technical issues with my Wii randomly, and I don't think it's hotel related, so that's gonna be fun to troubleshoot when I get home. So I had to go up then and had to.
Yeah, you said you were having issues with
the Wii U adapter. I almost thought when I was in Watery Hall, I got an open error. I thought I was going to crash, but I kept going. So that was a panic moment. But it treated me pretty well. It's good because I'm going to have to do week 6 here too, I think.
Well, I hope you have a good time at. You said you're at Zeldathon, is that right?
Yes, I was dunked with water earlier for losing another race. So.
Oh no!
I'm 2 today.
Oh no! I'm sorry. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your time there. Either way,
it's a fun time. Yeah.
Yeah, you should have lost more time from that lack of power bombs, Chris. You got so lucky.
I know. I got
and
bailed
then, and then after you warped and got the Overgrown Cavern expansion, just like
that was a bit salt.
That's funny. I never went to Overgrown Cavern. Good.
It's how I ended up going in. As I said, like I chose to route Antechamber through Frigate Crash Site Climb, so it was a lot easier than going all the way through Chozo, just because I'd already done everything else in Chozo.
Jiggle, do you have any thoughts? Any additional things?
Great seed.
Who made this seed, by the way?
It was
Baja did.
Winning against me last week wasn't salt in the wind enough. Well, thanks for commentating, in fact, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I hope you had fun at our expense.
Yeah, it was great. All right, well, let's see. Let me pull up the schedules. I probably should have done a little earlier.
Is the other race still happening? Probably not.
Randy was already in chat, so.
Oh, never mind. I wasn't paying attention.
I found it. Yes, we have a. Oh, we have. Nope, we don't have any more races today. That's it. Tomorrow, though, at 3 p.m. and also 4 p.m., we have 2 races: Emerald Pie versus La Competencia, and at 4 p.m., Java versus Torvusbog. We don't know what speed gaming those are on yet. Check back with the schedule later.
Go Torvus! I'm just rooting for Torvus because I love the fact he's named after Torvusbog. It's so good.
In the meantime, follow the runners, TGC and Elias Thompson. They do the good content. You should also follow Bash Prime, my co-commentator, and the tracker SSJ4 Warrior. Thank you for tracking.
And follow Diggle as well.
Yeah,
he's great comms as well.
Twitch.tv/DiggleWrath.
Yeah. That's it for now. We are getting out of here. Thanks for watching, and have a nice night.
Bye-bye.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Goodbye.